Here we go. I started the recording.
Have those discussions.
So I started the recording, so we're ready.
Okay. So who was asking the question in regards to what do you take every day?
That was Brittany and Brandon.
Brittany and Brandon. Okay. So for the most part, I usually take. I do like to take Nicorette every day. A lot of times I end up putting mineral essence in my Nicorette. So I don't know. Have anybody put the mineral essence? That's my favorite thing to do as well, because I don't feel like. I mean, I eat a lot of salads, a lot of vegetable fruits, but I still to make sure I get all the minerals I need. So I usually put mineral essence in the Nicorette, and I love my multi. I do those 2 or 3 times a day. So, and I'll eat at one time. Probably, I eat. You can swallow them. It's okay. I won't say you have to. But I do like to take at least 2 to 3 capsules at one time. And if I have O blood type, I would be taking probably 5 or 6, because O blood types metabolize things differently. So usually their supplementation needs to be a little bit more intense than an A or a B. So I love my
Essentialzyme 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Essentialzyme 4, and then I do detox them every so often too. Not all the time, but if I'm doing it, I specifically like to use detoxzyme.
Okay.
But that's one of my favorites too. One other enzyme that I do today, sulfurzyme. I do sulfurzyme quite a bit as well. We don't get as much sulfur from our diet as we should also. That will also assist individuals who are dealing with different inflammatory situations. We see a lot of people who have inflammation and considered lupus, scleroderma, connective tissue disorders. That will assist, but also the enzymes will assist the liver. Our liver is so important in being able to eliminate different toxins that are building up in the blood, the tissues. So being able to take those every day keeps those in balance and check. So I do like the protein, the pure protein. I'll take that, especially when I'm doing a good workout. The Balance Complete shake was one of my favorites. We don't have that anymore, but I did like that. I'll do that just as a quick meal replacement. Now the Sleek shake is good. I do tend to want to stir it up a little bit. It's not my favorite flavor. I actually liked the Balance Complete previously, but the Sleek shake is really good as well. I'm a big fan of also snacking on the wolfberries. I don't know if any of you also do the wolfberries. I'm a big fan of that. I love how the wolfberries also assist my digestive system. I'm a big fan of that. Fiber, and then just a lot of compounded nutrients in there. That's something you like to have a little bit. You don't have to have a lot. It's not like a cupful. It's like even a handful a day. And sometimes even in water. I don't know if anybody's heard Gary talk about different cultures that have woke up in the morning, they have a different fruit like an apricot or even some berries, they put in the water, and it helps the body to neutralize the acid in the morning. As we sleep, our bodies become very acidic, and so as we wake up, we want to balance the pH level of the body and create a more alkaline environment. And so they'll take that fruit out of the water, eat it, and then also drink the water to balance out the pH levels of the body. So yeah, those are some of the things I do every day. I also Super Cal. Calcium is really important on a daily basis, making sure we get enough calcium. We usually don't get enough from our diet, and I'm not a big fan of getting any calcium from dairy, especially cow. And now every individual, you can see how you feel. I definitely am a purist in wanting to make sure I get good sources of these products. You know, if I'm doing almond milk, I want to make sure that there's not, too many preservatives there in there. Making it on your own is great, but it's not always ideal for people. So you do the best you can with what you have. Yeah, what else do I take on a regular basis? I do my oil every day. I definitely so nutrition-wise, those are some of the things I do, but I definitely do my oils every day as well. Certain ones I do right now, Believe. I like Believe oil, and then this is kind of labeled, but Transformation are a couple that I'm doing on a regular basis right now. I even right now at nighttime when I get ready for bed, of course I use the Art skincare system. I think that to me has been the best skincare system I have ever used. I use things that dermatologists has recommended to me. I have used products like Mary Kay. I use very expensive medical. I worked at a medical spa and I used very expensive products, but I have never got the results that I got from the ART system, the age refining technology. To me, I love using it because I've never been one to really enjoy or appreciate my skin, but I definitely do when I use that system. So I've gotten it for my kids. We use like two kits a month. Keep anybody on our ship. So anyway, I think it's a priceless product. I definitely use just into that stage where age is becoming apparent, so I don't want that to happen. And I use Copaiba. Now you could use other oils as well, but I take Copaiba and I just dap it right here. You could use frankincense, sandalwood, myrrh are very nourishing to the skin, but I always put it right here around my eyes to prevent, too many of the damaged cells, wrinkles, and things from forming. And then I use at night the Sheerly night cream. Love that. I don't know what other people use, but that's been my favorite. So I don't know.
I was just going to throw in a plug about Mineral Essence. So Heather and I made a video, it's been a little while ago now. Sorry about all the feedback too, or the scratching of the video. I don't know how this is going to turn out the second round. But with Mineral Essence, some people really like it just as it is, but I am one of those who I find that it has a really strong flavor, and so I have to mix it a little bit. And Heather and I made a video. It's been a little while ago, but it is out there on the Oil Junkies YouTube channel, and it's also on the Vimeo channel, and then it's also on the Oil Junkies Facebook page.
Wonderful.
And it shows how we took Mineral Essence mixed with Ningxia Red, added in a spoonful of blue agave, Young Living's blue agave, and what else did we add? Mindwise. We add some Mindwise to it, and then I also like to add a couple drops of lime oil. I guess I should say Lime Vitality, and Tangerine Vitality. And we mix all that together, and then Mineral Essence actually, to me, tastes really good. So just throw that out there. If anybody's been wanting to take Mineral Essence.
That is a great combination. And in fact, the Omega Gizer, the Mindwise, is very good to have on a daily basis. I tend to think that I haven't hit the point where I feel like I'm forgetting things. Yeah, I'm getting benefits from other oils, so I tend to not like that one. But I also feel that is a highly mind-nourishing combination. Mindwise is very good to take on a daily basis. I like that recipe. I've also taken some fresh apple juice, and I juice some fresh apples, and then I put the Mineral Essence in that, and it actually tastes really good because it has that cinnamon and the Mineral Essence. And so having it with like a fresh apple juice is wonderful. Now, not everyone's a juicer, but if you do, that's a great way to utilize it as well. So I like that.
There's another question. Anything you have found to help with sugar cravings?
Yes. Taking my Ningxia Red and mineral multigreens, I love doing that, and it helps my sugar cravings. Even the wolfberries, because I feel like basically your body does crave sugar. It wants sugar. We have gotten our bodies addicted to the wrong kinds of sugar, refined sugar, processed sugars, that our bodies are still starving for sugar. So it's constantly looking for that glucose to support the cells in the body and the function and the mitochondria. It needs the sugar to produce energy, okay, but it just needs the right kind of sugars. So to be honest with you, the polysaccharides in Ningxia Red, and I do enjoy the multi-greens, I find that when I go on a regular basis, I don't have the sugar. And wolfberries as well. The other thing that I like to use for any kind of sugar, because one thing that's out of balance is your blood sugar, right? That's another thing your body is constantly trying to get the right kind of sugars. Ocotea, just a few drops on the tongue, 2 to 3 drops on the tongue of Ocotea. Now, thieves can work as well, but my Ocotea, it's called a false cinnamon. Ocotea is more a flavor than your cinnamon or your cassia. But those can also affect the blood sugar as well. So I take just drops on the tongue of OKK every day, hold it in there, and it works for me. And so I would love to see you try it, see what happens, what you experience. But support your body with the right kinds of sugars, the right fruit, the right vegetables, not in a amount, but a healthy daily amount of healthy sugars. You shouldn't have refined sugar cravings. But Ocotea does really help as well. So.
Okay.
And that's a really important question, because sugar does so much damage. I don't think we really realize. And now kind of moving into the holiday season, that would be another discussion to have, is that we get exposed to so many different treats and goodies during the holidays, which is fun. I mean, and some of us are willing to give up that sugar and that treat. We want the health benefits, and some of us are not, right? So one of the things that would be nice to do and continue to support people in learning how to do, and I try to work with my clients when doing health coaching, it's too hard to tell certain people to cut it out altogether, right? If you cut it out altogether, you tend to kind of get this, and depending on what's going on in your life, you end up craving it anyways. So making a healthy treat with good, like a honey or agave or stevia or maple syrup, something that still gives you a little bit of sweetness, and then as you continues to balance itself out, you don't have the cravings of a refined sugar anymore. Does that make sense? Yeah. So anyway, those are a few things that can help, but that's a whole other class. In fact, I will write a note to have kind of a presentation of on sugar and helping to reduce cravings and balance the body and cleanse of those sugar, the sugar damage that happens. It really does weaken the immune system. Guaranteed, anytime I'm stressed out, that's normal for the body to function in stressful situations. We can handle it. But as soon as I introduce sugar into my diet, I feel like, oh, well, I'm going through an emotional situation. All of a sudden, I want to crave sugar. I don't care because I'm emotionally stressed out. Have the sugar, I get sick. And I'm like, shouldn't have done that. So it's a pretty toxic situation. The challenge is that most of us are kind of doing this on a daily basis. And if we can slowly cut it step by step and feel better, then we don't crave it so much. And then we do have the energy that we want. We don't get sick. We're able to function. We're able to manage our work schedules and the things that we want to with the energy to do. So that's a really good question. Good point and direction to go. So we can have more discussion about that too. We'll create some PowerPoints. I would like to create some PowerPoints. If we get discussions going, we can create PowerPoints so we can share with each other. And then you can use them, if you want to do the business, you can share them with other people. And if not, you can use them for your own personal notes and information. So that's another direction we can go as well.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, should we call it a night for tonight? And then
let's do. So everybody can get some food and go to bed, drink some bed. I actually think to read at night get really hyper, but I think it's because it does what your body needs it to do. So
yeah.
Go take an Imupro and we'll all go to bed.
Well, we'll call it a night. We really want to thank Lisa for spending this time with us, and we'll get together and we'll do another topic, maybe a more specific topic in using the products. Again, sorry about the feedback on the on this second round of the video, but I'll go ahead and post it anyway, and then next time we'll try to make sure that maybe if I make it for longer than just an hour as far as the schedule itself, then we'll be able to get an hour free without it closing down on us. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, thank you everyone who participated. We had a good group on tonight. It looked like we had at least 9 participants on the first round, 6 on the second round. So again, thank you for everybody who took your time to listen in on this webinar. And again, invite anyone that you want to. This is supposed to be for anyone and everyone, not just members within our organizations. We can invite others to listen in, whether they're in a different organization. They may not even have decided to sign up with Young Living still. Invite them to the webinar, and we'd be happy to share the information that we have with them.
And it'd be great to hear your experiences and what you're interested in learning. I think that gives us a more specific direction to target exactly what here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
You guys have a good night. Good night, everyone.
Bye.